Places to strike. Yeah, if you guys can handle it for me, good. To strike someone. Okay, the objective of Krav Maga, we have a saying, be the last one standing when reality strikes. And the fight's not over till he's incapacitated. That means that I can walk away and he can't get up. And there's an exception to every rule. You got a drunk, a stupid friend. What do they do to you if you do this to you in Krav Maga? You know, don't rip his testicles and do stuff like that. So places to hit, it's an acronym. By the way, this acronym, the acronym I did not learn it in Krav Maga. All this is Krav Maga, but the person that taught it to me, look him up, Paul Vunak, one of the craziest people that you could ever hear. So anyway, escape to gain safety, eyes, and we're gonna show different ways to strike the eyes. Eyes, throat, which could include the neck. And I'm gonna explain it all in a second. Groin, you have a cup, right? No. Groin and shin. My modification in a bad situation is knee. Now, on the ground, you can't get the knee. So on the ground is biting. What we call uninterrupted biting. We're not gonna have time to really explain it good, and we can't practice that. You can.
Like Mike Tyson biting?
Yes, you can. Paul Vunak has a video. Listen up, guys. Paul Vunak has a video, and Paul Vunak is in Krav Maga. He's Jeet Kune Do. I studied Jeet Kune Do under him with Bruce Lee's. He puts on meat, red meat, with plastic around on a guy, and the guy puts him on the ground in a hole, and he starts biting, and he says, get up. When he pulls it out, he literally took the meat off. I've never done that. I love red meat. I don't want to ruin it, but he explained the biting, which is like a dog. But that today we're not talking about that. So, on the ground we change this to biting. So eyes, and you guys are going to work it without hitting somebody's eyes. There's different ways to strike the eyes. One of my favorites is just straight out. So if I go straight out like that, if one finger hits, central nervous system collapses. What does that mean? He drops right away. Think of this, a little pebble like this hits you in a little something in the eye and you do this. So imagine the finger, because I'm gonna push it through as deep as I can. Do I need to really have great aim? No, that's why, guys, some of you guys are too young. It's not Three Stooges. No, you open the full hand like this and here. But one of the ones that I like the best is what we call a whip. Just put your hand out. So this is a whip. I could be here and he rushes me, watch. I do this to his eye. Even if I miss the eye and he closes it, that strike is gonna make him do that, which is this. When we get the camera off, I'm gonna tell you a name I gave it that I can't use anymore because it's very politically incorrect. So, you see the wrist? You getting an idea? So, eyes, right? Eyes. We call this like a claw, I can squeeze his eyes and face. And there's a technique like hit him here and stick the thumbs in deep. So those are eyes, obviously. And what if he has glasses? I don't care. I'm gonna go through the glasses. It might not stick them the first time, but the glasses are gonna fall off. So throat. Guaranteed. Instant knockout. And we're on camera, no jokes, because what do I mean by no jokes? Well, I got knocked out by my wife making a video. I was supposed to steal her purse. I told her to hit me there. She hit me too soft. I go a little stronger, and this happened. I landed on the ground, and all I could hear, everything was black.
You got that on video?
No, oh, that's the point. So, I'll get to it in a second. So, boom, boom, boom. All I could hear is, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm on the ground, and it was bad. And I look up, and I go to the guy with the camera. You got it. This was real. I didn't fake this. Oh, no, we didn't. I couldn't believe it. We changed it. We did it from the back, and she hit me in the chest. I wasn't going to, 2 days. And I'm not exaggerating. She did this. I would go full speed. 2 weeks that I couldn't swallow good. I thought it was permanent. Here, in training, one another family member, in a little thing, I can knock you out, no you can't. Here twice, I've been knocked out, dropped. So you know what, that's no joke, because he always brings up about the wife, and then my wife always goes, why do you tell people how many times you've been knocked out? That doesn't look good. Why? Because it's real. Because if they hit you here, you're out. There's a triangle here. But this is worse. All right, so we went eyes, throat, which includes this. Groin. Okay, I can slap it, I can grip it, I can kick it. Open your legs, I'm not gonna kick
Bite
you.
it.
Open your legs. One of my favorites is this. I'm not gonna go all the way up. With my shin bone to crush. Okay, so, and then shin, all these are distraction, but shin is not that bad. It's just gonna make them do this. So knee, so I can get the knee here. I'm getting the top not to hurt them. Here. In real life, you gotta get here.
Right at the kneecap.
But I'm not gonna do that to anybody. So those are places to strike. So what we're gonna do, you guys, okay, real quick, because I got a bunch of techniques to get in this hour. The first one you're gonna do, just stand. First, if I have an argument with someone, I don't care who it is. It could be the smallest little skinny guy or woman. From here, anybody can hit me and I can hit them. It takes the brain a split second, that's 1001, half of that to react. So from close, sure, I could fake it. I can play Mr. Walk on Water like some of these martial arts instructors do. You know, the one with the pot belly and the little belt that they can be the UFC fighter. But no, I can stand like this and say, whatever you want, and do that. That's not real. I'm not gonna be staring at his hand. I'm gonna be staring at his shoulders, arguing. And if we're close, he's gonna hit me, especially if my hands are down. So we always bring the hands up like this and talk. You verbalize, because when you go through stress, you hold your breath, you get dizzy. And when you verbalize, when you talk, you exhale. When you exhale, you automatically. So if he's giving me a hard time, I might be here, hey, back off, I don't want any problems, stay back, with an attitude, you know, testosterone. If we do this, I tell some of my kids when I teach them anti-bullying, they, back off, I don't want any problems. I go, you just got the bully picked you up like that. Because you got to project your voice and have an attitude. See, there's another saying in Krav Maga, the only way to defeat violence, overwhelm them with more violence. Well, it doesn't have to be physical violence. He raise your voice, say something, the hell's wrong with you? Back off! I'm going to try. By the way, I don't think I was louder than him. I'm going to try to go louder than him. Because you know, you got it. So what we're going to do right now, we're not going to do that. We're just going to start working. You're going to get a partner. You're going to stay sideways. And without getting too close, you're going to go, let's do this. I'm going to say move, and you're going to go like that. And I'm going to tell you then this one, and then this one. This one I might come around. So you put your hand, and I could feel it if you did it right. You guys listen. You hear that? Imagine that in your eye. That's one of my favorites. I'm not in a real fight, but I came from a dysfunctional, my original school before Krav Maga was very dysfunctional. It was almost like street fights. The instructor would let people come in other schools. And when I saw some guys really big, really strong, charging me to knock my head off, and I would do that, and then I would tell, man, don't come so quick, you freak me out. I did it on purpose. Because reality, everything counts. Height, weight, strength, skill, everything counts. So this man over here, he's one of the hardest ones to take down because of his weight, and he is not flabby fat. You know, he's overweight, but you can see he's hard. That to me is like, ooh, you know what? You gotta be careful. So let's get ready to do that. So what we're gonna do first is just gonna be this. You're gonna get in front of your partner. I'll be walking around looking, and with your hands like this and just straight like that. Don't stick them. Look. No, none of that. It's not a, oh, we don't do that. I got tendonitis of years of doing that. Guys, by the way, I'm 66 years old, so when I started, there was only this stuff. Yo. Tendonitis, bad hips. Punch like a boxer. They're the best punchers. So this is a jab. Think of this. Jab, jab. Think of a jab with my fingers open. Same thing. And then when I punch his throat, it's jab cross. Power comes from the hip. Okay? That's why these little boxers, 120 pounds, punch stronger than a 200-pound guy. Now you get the 200-pound guy, teach him how to punch, and that's dangerous.